First of all, I want to thank Dr. Teague and Bill for allowing me to be a part of this. Mike's been a big part of my success as a player. Obviously, we continue our relationship through the years. So I'm super excited to be a part of a special event like this. Now, I've been asked by about probably 15 or 20 of y'all, am I going to bring out some old stories or whatnot. Since this is a special occasion for Mike, I decided I'll keep it PG. No, but on a serious note, I'm not going to bring up, his beautiful hairdo he had in college with cornrows, or the fact that he had as much gray hair as he's got now in college. Those type things, but we'll keep it at that. And no, we're excited about Mike being here. Obviously, Maria, anytime he's walking around with her, he looks better. So that's a testament to her. So, I was told to keep this between a couple minutes, and it's kind of hard to do when you talk about a guy like Mike. Mike has represented the university about as well as anybody could. He's been an ambassador for our program. He's put our football program and our athletic department on a national map, on a national level. And we're indebted to him for that. That being said, I wanted to come up, talk a little bit about Mike Norvell, the player, not necessarily Mike Norvell, the coach as we know him now. I came in as an 18-year-old freshman, and really, all y'all know that have started something new or been a part of a new program, or if you did play, how nerve-wracking it can be to come in and be a young guy. I was able to have a lot of success at an early age, but it was because of guys like Mike, because of guys like Corey Cangelosi, who's in the audience, who took guys like me under their wing. Came up with a few adjectives or attributes that reminds me of Mike when you think of him as a player. First thing that comes to mind is leadership. Mike was obviously an uncanny leader, and it's been a testament to a reason why he's had a quick rise in the coaching ranks. As a freshman, you come in, you're looking for someone to take you under the wing, and it wasn't just Mike, but Maria at the same time, both of them. It was a culture shock for me as an 18-year-old kid to come in and be playing with someone that was married. I mean, that was pretty neat, and but it was definitely a blessing. I mean, it was a testament to Mike and Maria on a godly relationship that really they can that you can learn from and teach from. I mean, Mike would have me over and guys over, and Maria would cook for us on Thursday nights and Friday nights. I mean, it was really a neat deal. But that's leadership to the team. I mean, that's taking a guy under your wing and really making the best of it. Next word would be tough. Mike was a tough football player. Mike, many of y'all probably don't know. Mike dealt with some injuries through his career. I know when I was a part of playing with him, he was basically playing with one shoulder. I don't know this for a fact, but I'm assuming he would go get shot up before every game and go out there and battle and play with a lot of success. So tough comes to mind. Next word is competitor. A neat little story here. I'm thinking, first round of the playoffs in 2005, Albany State in Georgia had an All-American corner. He was probably as good a player as we faced, individual player we faced all year. And Coach Cooley at the time, our offensive coordinator, you all know how he is. He was looking for somebody. He had a mean look in his face. It's Tuesday. He's looking for somebody that wants to step up and set the tone on this corner. First play of the game. And I don't know that Mike tells any of his players to do this, but it was basically said, we'll take a 15-yard penalty if you set the tone on this guy. And Mike was the guy that did it. I mean, Mike, I don't want to slight him, but he's not the biggest guy in the world. He's scrappy in that, but long story short, Mike went up and excuse me, but he punched the guy in the throat and let him know that we were there to play. And that's the competitiveness coming out of it. And then there was this stupid freshman quarterback that threw 3 interceptions the next 3 drives, but we'll forget about that. We won the game. to the same guy, 3 interceptions. Pretty sad. But anyways, next word is smart. Mike was a smart player. You could tell early on that he was going to be a coach. You know, going back to another instance, the quarterfinal game against Norvell, Alabama that year, I come to the sideline and Mike comes to me, he looks me in the face, and he don't talk to coach, he don't talk to this coach. He comes to me and he says, "Next time we run this play, you throw it to me." Well, it was a route we call a streak read, and you know, I kind of started to back talk him a little bit, like, no, you're throwing it to me. I mean, he looked me in the eyes, and it was a coaching moment that he may not understand how much of an impact it made on me, but you know, it was a trust thing too. And the next thing you know, Mike's running out there with one shoulder. I mean, this guy's 10 times the athlete him or I ever dreamed to be, and he runs right by him. We throw a touchdown, and it gets us right back in the game. So that was a neat deal. That was a neat deal, and it made a lasting impact on my playing career, and really something I go back and think about. Last but not least, humble. Mike has always been a humble guy. He's been committed to this program, this university. He's had a meteoric rise in the ranks of coaching, but Mike's the same Mike that you all knew when he was a player and a student at UCA. Humility is not common in society, and Mike is a testament to that. And that's something that he should take great pride in. It's something that obviously us as myself as a young coach would like to emulate and imitate every day. That being said, Mike Norvell's the type of guy that when Coach Campbell sends our staff out, that we go try to find. We want to find the next Mike Norvell to play any position, someone that's going to have the commitment to this program, and someone that's going to have potentially a Hall of Fame career, and that's what Mike has done. I know you are done hearing me, but I appreciate y'all letting me do this. And I'm glad to be a part of Mike's night. And without further ado, your main speaker, Mike Norvell.
Well, I appreciate everybody coming out tonight, and this is a special night. It's a special night for myself, for my beautiful wife, Maria, to be able to come back home. And that's what UCA is for us. And, Dr. T, President Corway, just thank you so much for what you've done for this university. It's easy to support a place which everybody in this room has poured their heart into when the leadership is continuing to push and to strive for excellence. And so I appreciate that. And I appreciate the opportunity tonight to come back and just share time here with family. And what I wanted to talk about tonight is what UCA meant for me. My experience. It was everything. And everything that I've done throughout my coaching career it stems from the time that I had here and the values that I learned here. And it was such a special, I guess 5 years that I was able to spend here at UCA, 4 as a player and 1 as a coach. But the thing that set this place apart were the people. Because the people truly make the place. And in coaching and in football, there's so much that is focused on the self in today's age. Every player is always coming in and looking to see, what can you do for me? But the thing that UCA has shown for me in my experience has been, what can we do for each other? I'm from Dallas, Texas. I had never been to the state of Arkansas. I came up to Conway, and I still remember it like it was yesterday, walking across campus. I saw Miss Rasnick sitting over here. I remember the first day that I came on campus, and I came to her office, and we tried to develop a plan. I was an incoming freshman, and there was such a passion about seeing our student athletes be successful, and to be able to meet people like Becky and the unbelievable coaches that I had. Everything about my experience at UCA was about family. And when you look at the relationships that we were able to form, I mean, it was better than anything I could ever hope for. And so whenever coming into coaching, I wanted to try to instill a lot of the same values that I learned here or throughout my experience with the teams that I got to coach, or that I had the opportunity to coach. And I think the relationships and the people, that's what matters the most. Obviously, when you look at what it meant for my family, I'll never forget my freshman year, and yes, I did get married while I was a player because I'm smart. When you get an opportunity to walk side by side next to Mary, stand up. You don't let a great thing pass. And so I jumped in with both feet very early in our life, and but this is family because, man, the relationships of my family started here. The brothers that I got to play with, Corey, Nathan, so many great guys. That, I mean, throughout our career since we've left, we all still stay in touch. We all still have a tremendous impact in each other's life, and it's been so wonderful to see everybody's success. All the friends that we have, all the relationships that spread all throughout this country, and then for me to be able to come back and be a part back in this region, and to be a part of seeing those relationships continue to grow has been so very special. The coaches. I'm going to tell you, that's what, when I got to UCA, I've always known I wanted to be a coach. My dream job was to be a high school coach in Dallas, Texas, until I got here. And I was fortunate to be around a group of coaches, and I could go through the list of them. It was an incredible group. But they truly cared about the experience and the standard of excellence for the student athletes and for the players. To see them succeed in every area. Guys like Denzel Cox is sitting here tonight. Denzel, please stand up. Denzel was our defensive coordinator. A man like Denzel Cox has impacted my life more than any other human could have. Because I did not play. Denzel was a defensive coordinator, coached linebackers. I played wide receiver. There was no need that I had to be involved with him every day, but he took a great almost responsibility in making sure to pour into me, and to pour into Nathan, to pour into Corey, to make sure that we were going to see success long after our days of football ended. And that impacted me not only for the time that I was at UCA, but for the rest of my life. But a group of coaches that truly understood the importance of what excellence was all about, that it extended outside the white lines of that football field. I came into UCA and I had never achieved being a 3.0 student. I'd never done it. Not one year in high school, not 1 year in junior high. I never really understood the importance of academics. When I came to UCA, I had academic counselors. I had coaches that truly pushed me in ways that I did not know that I could, and to push for success that I didn't really know I could achieve. And when I walked out of UCA, I was a 3.1 student, and one of the greatest honors I've ever received was getting that academic all-conference award that I could hang up on my wall, because it mattered. The little things mattered, but it was all because of the relationship. Because the coaches took the time, the people that were involved within this wonderful university took the time to pour into the student athletes that we have. And so when I talk to our players now, there's really 3 values that I talk to them about. Because I want to be a part of family. That's why I got into coaching. And whenever I left, when I was here at UCA and I saw the way that these coaches poured into me, I changed that goal. I no longer wanted to go to high school. I wanted to be in college so I could have the impact in the most crucial period of time for any young adult, from 18 to 22 years old. I wanted to impact that time. I want my players to look at me like I look at Denzel Cox, like I look at Clint Conk, Todd Cooley, Ken Collins, the guys of Brooks Hollingsworth, the guys that poured into me, to just wanting to see me be successful. And so that's when I decided I wanted to coach college football. And I've been fortunate to be around some great men, some great coaches, some great mentors. But when I stood in front of the football team at the University of Memphis the first time, I told them I wanted to be a family, because that's all I've ever known. The great people here, I mean, Steve Easton will probably tell you a bunch of stories. This place embraced me, a skinny white kid from Dallas, Texas. just embrace me as part of this community and this university. And it was so important that, man, when I had the opportunity to coach, when I had the opportunity to give back, man, I wanted to be a part of a family, much like what I saw here every day when I was at the University of Central Arkansas. And so the three values that we talk about are service. I believe that that's what this group in here, the people that are involved in the Purple Circle, man, you understand serving. Man, I want to serve this program. I think it is so important that my players, man, that the outlook of life of what we do, if you want to be a part of a family, you've got to serve each other. I mean, you've got to be able to give up yourself to see somebody else succeed. You've got to spend the extra time helping mentor a young freshman that's coming in. You've got to help spend the time to give of yourself to make sure that somebody's transition is smooth and that you're wanting to see their success almost as much as you want to see your own. But we want a football team that serves. And so understand, when you're a part of the Purple Circle, when you're a part of this group, because this group's important to me, because you impacted my life. You impacted every one of the players that have ever stepped foot on this team. You've impacted their lives. Because you understand that, man, it's about giving to others, to see their success. But that's what I want my football team to look like. I want to see a football team that serves. The second part of family is one that's willing to sacrifice. You know, Nathan had many kind words, and you talked about toughness and playing through injury, all those things. You know what? I love this place. I love this place. And I love playing the game of football. I love coaching the game of football. Man, well, the only things in the world that are worth sacrificing for are things that you love. So I understood that, man, your shoulder might be hurt, man. You might not feel good going out to a practice. You might not, it might not just be a sunny day, but man, I want to sacrifice the things that are important to me. And so I know a lot of people that are sitting in this room, you sacrificed for this program, and I want you to know that I appreciate it. I appreciate everything that you've done to help get this program to where we are. A lot of the guys are sitting at this front of the table, and then a lot of people are sitting in the crowd tonight. Man, the UCA Bear family stretches so far, but it takes sacrifice from all of us. And that's what, it wasn't hard for me to wake up in the morning and think, man, my body's hurting, man, I've got to go to class, I've got to do all that. No, I want to sacrifice for my team. I want to sacrifice for the guys that I know that we're all in this together, and I want to see their success. So it's worth giving of yourself. It's worth sacrificing for the things that you love. And that's something that I want for my football team every single day. And then the last thing is, is just respect. All I want to do every single day. And what I love about this program is, you look around the city of Conway, you look at the school, you look at the building, you look at everything that's going on at UCA, man, everything's getting better. Everything's improving. The community is incredible. Maria and I were able to go and walk across campus, drive around the community. We try to come back as much as possible, but it's so much fun seeing where this city is going and where this university is going, where our football team's going. Coach Campbell's doing a great job leading. But man, I want to respect this program. I want when people see the job that I do every day. I've got a great job. I get to stand in front of thousands of people and coach a game that I love. But more importantly, I get to go out to practice every day, and I get to showcase an example to about 100 young men each day of what I believe it takes to be successful. And the thing that I think about every day is, man, I want to respect the job that Denzel Cox did for me, that my coaches, that everybody sitting in this room, every dollar that's been provided to help get me to where I'm at by the people that supported this program, I want to show respect for that. Because this is a special place. And I believe that the way you present yourself, the way that you talk, the way that you walk, the way that you do all those things, it shouldn't be hard to be somebody that tries to be humble, because it's not about me. It's not about anything that I've done. It's about what you've done. It's about what you've done to help provide for myself, my family, and the team that I was able to play for. And that's what makes this so special. But I want to respect you. I want to show respect in everything that we do, because, man, we're so fortunate for the job and the opportunities that we have. But, man, this has been the most incredible ride I could have ever imagined. It's amazing today. That's why we came down a little bit early just to walk around campus. And man, there's just a picture of all the events, all the good days, some of the bad, some of the easy, some of the tough. But man, what an experience. What a great place. And that's the thing is, being able to come back tonight and, this is a tremendous honor. It's a tremendous opportunity. But this is the place that I love. This is the place that has impacted me for every decision, every place that I've ever been. And I want to serve, I want to sacrifice, and I want to show respect to the University of Central Arkansas for what it did for me. Because I was no different than anybody else. I just wanted to capitalize on the opportunity and on the investment that many of you made to help get me to this point. So the thing that I'm going to encourage everybody is, as we're moving forward as a program, man, I want to see this program continue to take the next step. I want to see this program continue to go to the levels that maybe people don't even know are possible. But man, it takes everybody in this room to help continue to push for that. You don't ever have to worry about what my commitment is to being a UCA Bear. I'm going to support this program. I'm going to continue to get better each year in what my level of support is, whether it's financially, whether it's vocally, whether it's just the example that I can be. Because man, this place matters to so many. And I want to thank everybody sitting in this room for what you've done in helping every guy and every administrator, every support staff, every coach to the job that we've been able to do, because lives have been impacted. But man, I'm excited, Coach, about where you're going. I'm excited, Brad, about what you're doing as a program. President Corway, how you position our university for where it's going to go. But I also want to challenge you. I'm standing up here and there's a nice picture and recognition and all that, and I don't want this place to stay where it's at. I didn't come here for this place just to be a nice university in a nice town. I want to see the University of Central Arkansas continue to push to be one of the best places in the country to go. And I'm proud of being a Bear. I don't get to wear purple anymore. I got purple that's pumping in my veins, but I do keep the gray on the side, though, just so everybody's, so I try to keep it that way as much as possible. But we're excited. We're excited about the future. And tonight, thank you. It is a tremendous honor. There's no way that I, Nathan, Corey, Scott, any of us that ever put on that helmet, we couldn't have done it alone. We tried to keep ourselves accountable to doing the job that we were asked to do each and every day by preparing, by practicing, and then when we had the opportunity to make the play, we had to make the play. But it's because of a lot of people that are sitting in this room with what you've done with serving, with sacrificing, and just the respect that you've shown this program that means the world to me. So I don't want to get too long-winded. I know I'm very capable, but I hope you understand what this place means to me. And it's so honored to be able to stand in front of you today and just share a little bit of my heart about what this place did for me and the experience. And I'm so proud that anytime that now I'm only a couple hours away, and anytime I can come back here to Conway and step foot on campus, man, it's just I have such a great pride in this place. And so thank you so much for tonight. Thank you for what you've done. But I am going to challenge you that don't let what you've done be the standard. Continue to push. Continue to help this program go to levels that maybe many people might not know where it can get to. Because I'm going to be there with you. I'm going to continue to pledge to do more. To challenge to do more for our university. Because this is a place that changes lives. And if you need an example, man, look right here. There's no reason I should be standing here at this podium today. But because of a lot of people in this room and a lot of fine people that are over on that campus, they impacted me. And I'm pretty humbled to be able to stand in front of you and just tell you that it was a job well done by so very many. And I'm not going to let you down with the job that I do. Thank you so much for coming out tonight. Go Bears.